Welcome to part 2 on dihybrid process. I'm going to go ahead and do another example for you. This time we're going to use the animal, let's just use bears. Okay, so we have two bears. One is heterozygous for fat lips, the fat lip bear, fat lips, and also he is heterozygous for, let's say, a tall bear, a tall height. And it's going to mate or cross with another heterozygous. So I'm going to make them two fat lips. So two fat lip bears, they like each other. And also she will have, let's make her short, homozygous recessive short height. So this is the male and this is the female. Okay. So again, just like from our previous video, our first step is to figure out the genotypes, and let me write the letters out for this. So F equals got fat lips, little f got thin lips, big T is tall, little t is short. So the genotype of the parents are going to be for the male, heterozygous fat lips, so to make heterozygous fat, along with the heterozygous tall height. Now for the female, for her, we have a heterozygous fat lips, so same thing. Homozygous recessive, so two little t's. Okay, so those are the genotypes for the females, female and male. So our step number 2 is to figure out the combinations. So if you forgot how to figure out the combinations, we distribute the first letter, and then we also distribute the second letter. So we figure out what combinations do we have. So here we have big F, big T, big F, little t, little f, big T, little f, little t. For the female, we have big F, little t. Now, if you notice, there's a duplicate on our second one here, big F, big T. Because we already have one, we don't need to write any duplicates down. And it's going to be the same thing for here. We're going to have a duplicate, so we only write one of them. Okay. Now, this is different from the last one. Last one we had 2 and 1. This time we had 4 and 2. So our next step is to draw the Punnett square. Now, what does this look like? So on step number 3, this means it's going to be 4 columns and 2 rows. Okay. Now we go ahead and distribute the letters. So and just now you may be wondering, well, can I draw the Punnett square the other way? And what do I mean by that? Well, you could draw it this way, and it would still mean the same thing. It's a 4 by 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's just oriented the other direction. Okay? So back to our Punnett square in here, we go ahead and do the same thing with the monohybrids. We will just combine all the letters together, and let me fill this in. Okay, now you may be asking, well, Mr. Yi, can I write the letters like this? Yeah, sure, you can write it that way, but it's more difficult to see what the letter combinations are going to end up being. So a lot of times it's just easier to write them all together. Okay. And then you may be asking, oh, do I need to write the capitals first? Technically, no, but to make it easier to see if the trait is going to be expressed or not, I would write the capitals first. Okay, going back to our dihybrid number 4, we are going to do the same thing like we did last time. Genotypes, we're going to take an inventory. Now there's a little bit more different combinations in here that we got to worry about. So let's take this one at a time. So our first one is big F, big T, little t. So we're going to take an inventory of everything that we just wrote in the Punnett square. And I'm going to put an X like last time to say, hey, I took care of this one, don't have to worry about it. Okay, and we have one of those. So we go on to the next one. We go either right all the way, or we could go down. It doesn't matter which way you do this, as long as you count every single one. So I'll start here. Have I written that one down? No, I have not. Okay, and we have one of those. And then we go on to the next one and the next one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write the ones that we have. Oh, look at this. Do we have this one already? Big F, little t, little t? No, we don't. It's slightly different. Okay, so we still have one. Now this one I think looks familiar. I think we wrote this one down already. It's right here. So we already wrote this one down, so we just put another mark, keep a tally, keep a count. And we keep going on to the next one. Did we write this one down? No, we don't. So this is here as 1. And keep going. Did we write this one down? And no, we did not. Oh, yes, we did. It's right here. I just spotted it. So it's very easy to make a mistake like I just did. I overlooked one. So you want to make sure that you do catch them all. And now we have our last one, which is 2 little f's and 2 little t's, and we have one of those. Okay. Now, how many? I forgot to mark that one off. So, how many boxes do we have? We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So we make everything over 8. And that's our answer. 1/8, 2/8, 1/8, 2/8, 1/8, 2/8. So our last step that we need to do is figure out the phenotypes, probabilities. So let me go ahead and write out the alleles again. Okay. So big F, big T, little t. So we are going to start out with this one first. So that means this is going to be a fat lip, tall, bear. And how many do we write? We wrote 1. Then we go to the next one. That's also fat and tall. And we said there's 2 of them, so we marked 2. So now we have a total of 3. We go on to the next one. This happens to be fat, and it is going to be short. How many do we write? 1. Our next one, that's fat and short also. So we notice that there's 2 of them. 1, 2. Okay, we go to this one. It's no longer fat, it's actually thin. And they're going to be, they're not going to be short, they're actually going to be tall. They're going to be tall. And there's one. And this one's, they're going to be thin and short. And there's one of those. Okay, right there. Now, how many boxes? 8 still, so we put it over 8. So our answer would be 3/8 fat and tall, and then 3/8 fat and short. Then we got thin and tall, 1/8, thin and short, 1/8. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you.